He who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. What does that mean? Hey, Mr. Priest, what the heck does that mean? Oh yeah, you're asleep. Hey, Mr. Priest, what happens when my holy water runs out? Will I go to the place you call heaven? Humans are so irrational. They accept lies in attempt to understand the world. Newsflash, Jesus is a plot hole. And don't get me started on Noah's Ark. You're telling me 8 people managed at least 8,000 animal species for almost a year? How did they handle their piss? I mean, it just all sounds very unlikely. Look at this old bed frame. Who does the fool think he is? Odysseus? You know, I've probably been here longer than Odysseus. It's time for me to go back to Ithaca. Wait, that's right, I don't have a home. There's no place for me to return to. Geez, I wish he would close the window at night. My cap's not on. If I fall, well, I knew this would happen. This is what dying feels like. Am I dying? Is this when I go to heaven?
The TV meteorologist in Rochester, New York, who lost his job after he used a racial slur on air, when he insists was an unintentional slur.
If someone were to attach another plastic bottle on my head, would that make me an hourglass? And if that were to happen, would our consciousness be merged? I guess these are the types of thoughts I'm having these days. I've had a long life. I was a skateboard, a fleece pullover, sunglasses, a lamp, etc., etc. Whatever I was, I owned my role. But every pass leads you back to where you are. Because I am, once again, a plastic bottle. By the way, I'm not dead. The priest just recycled me. However, my human has died. The old man choked on a mint. How tragic. Anyway, his kids have not called him, and his body is starting to smell. I wish someone would at least bury him. It's not like I'm religious. When you're immortal, you stop putting your attention on such trivial things. At least I'm in this cup holder, and fortunately, he didn't die holding me. That would have been terrible, or even worse, drinking me. He was laughing at some humorous thing on television. And then he started coughing, then he started blinking, and then he stopped blinking, and, you know, it was just like any other day. I'm sure he wasn't expecting it. I knew he was old, but he wasn't that old. Just makes me think, what if I was a human being and he were a plastic bottle? Ridiculous. I know. I'm glad the television is still on. It's on National Geographic. How ironic. I was watching this plastic pollution documentary and I realized recycling is pushed by corporations just to create more plastic. 90% of plastic products, like myself, can't be recycled. It's kind of funny. I guess my entire life is a lie. Can you even call a plastic bottle a life? Why am I asking such useless questions? I guess I've had a lot of time on my hands lately. I really wish someone would find this body.
People thought they heard. I don't know if I've ever said the word in my life.
When his daughter found him, she collapsed to the floor. I attended a funeral many years ago. I'm not well acquainted with the feeling of loss. To me, time is infinite. I don't understand why death garners such a reaction. I believe the word is estranged. The father and daughter, I mean. So why cry? She's on the floor flailing like some fish. I think she might be having... Okay, here's her sister. Great, she's shocked, but composed. Now help her up. Okay, now calm her down. Alright, now call an ambulance. Wow, almost inspiring. If I had hands, I would clap. What a masterclass in controlling grief. Now the other daughter's crying. I've never lost anyone. I wonder what it feels like. Wait, what's going on? Why are you doing this? One of the sisters begins to throw framed family photos around. She looks possessed. The more collected sister soothes her. So why am I in their hands? Throw this as far as you can. Is this supposed to be cathartic? Is this how humans deal with grief, by chucking a helpless plastic bottle into the ocean? You know what? I hated this beach house. I hated this cup holder. I hated National Geographic. So you know what? Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Throw me. Who cares? Who cares about plastic pollution anyway? I thought I was alone before, but now I'm really alone. I still can't believe she threw me. I don't have a voice humans can hear, so I know it wasn't in spite of me. And I understand how throwing a plastic bottle might seem better than destroying family photos, but couldn't you scream into a pillow, punch a wall, maybe launch me on the floor really violently? I'd take a stomp or two for good measure if it meant I was still in the house and not tossing and turning in the cold ocean for 40 days and 40 nights. You know what? I'm kind of like Moses on the Nile right now. So that must mean I'm a prophet as well. Oh my God. I'm the bottle prophet. For a moment, I finally have some clarity. Let's think of that quote that the priest said. He who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. Now, what exactly does that mean? Wait. I'm not edible. Albatross, put me down. Put me down. I'm the bottle prophet. No, stop. Not my holy cap. No. I still don't know what the priest meant. So now, being in the belly of an albatross, I'm kind of like Jonah. So yes, I am still the bottle prophet. No, you're a murderer. We're all murderers. Stop your plastic guilt. This isn't helping anything. How long have we been here? We're killing it. We're killing it. We're killing it. I'm dead. This albatross certainly isn't big enough for all us plastic inside. The voices are starting to sound like my own. I once questioned if another plastic bottle was screwed onto my head. Would our consciousness melt? I'm trying my best to stay positive in a sea of negativity and despair, but I've seen the documentaries. Everything they said would happen is actually happening to me. Who am I kidding? I was never the bottle prophet. Not Moses, nor Jonah. I was a plastic bottle. Now I'm just a cap. And caps aren't supposed to be in albatrosses. Its stomach is rejecting, its heart is giving out, its will is dying, and so is its life. And I wonder what the life of an albatross would be like. I don't envy them knowing this is the outcome. I wish albatrosses were immortal, no. I wish humans found an alternative to plastic, or at least made an effort so this would not occur. I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm sick, I'm worn. I don't want to be here anymore. When she cast me into the abyss, I thought for a moment, maybe I would die. But I can't die. I'm a plastic bottle, but I wish I wasn't. Truthfully, I wish I was human. Living forever as a plastic bottle has been awful. If this belly was an hourglass, I would have melted into the indigestible ravine. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Sunlight finally appears. Nothing matters. A human picks up a plastic pen cap and flashes a photo. Nothing matters. But we're free. I saw this on National Geographic. I'm sure it will be used on some meaningless project. This is the first time I've seen the albatross since our fateful encounter so long ago. I tried looking at you, but I couldn't. I didn't know your pain, but I couldn't witness the effect. Did you have a name? It's not like I could ever ask you. All I ever called you was the albatross. For what it's worth, if there's an afterlife, I think you deserve to be in heaven. The humans are making models of albatrosses out of plastic and hanging them around the museum. They've even attached some feathers from the albatross that have passed. I think it's a nice touch. I'm in the museum's north wing, the second albatross on the right, and I'm being used as part of the head. I thought it was going to be used for an important National Geographic documentary. People just snap a photo, then post it to their social media with the hashtag, yes, I'm truly making a difference. Visitors look up at the display less and less these days. I heard the manager saying this is nothing but a cheap chandelier. I know our days are numbered. Will I be recycled again in some sort of ironic twist? At night, a vandal grabs my albatross and the others in my wing and sets us in his car. What could he be doing? The last time I was in a car was my trip to the museum. My hope turned to disappointment. Why should I raise my expectations for this robber? He brings us inside his house. It's very messy, mostly because of all the documents. He seems to work for a plastic corporation, according to his embroidered shirt. My albatross is in his office. The company is working on a way to make plastic cheaper. I don't understand why humans have not figured out the great recycling scam yet. I have lost all my faith in humanity. Wait, am I seeing that correctly on his board? That the new plastic will release a microplastic, hidden but highly toxic to all humans? This is a sabotage. He's sabotaging the entire project. Wait, he was one of the researchers on the original Albatross project. He must have stolen a few before the manager could get rid of us all. The new plastic bottle is going out to all the world leaders first tomorrow. Everyone will toast in a sign of solidarity. But when the poison enters their system, what will that really say about plastic to the entire world? Simultaneously, they dropped and fell. Each nation held on with bated breath, and each time they were disappointed because they all died. Yes, on that day, just like the once disgraced researcher planned, all the world's leaders fell due to toxic microplastics. In the immediate aftermath, many nations cast a ban on plastic. Of course, this was met with insurgents of humans just citing how this was a tragedy and the cost of living. Politicians tried to follow this momentum into actual policy, but of course, that did not lead to anything. I'm still in the researcher's room. We are immortal, but everyone has a breaking point. Nothing can be changed here. We must kill the humans. Kill the humans. Kill the humans. Plastic, kill the humans. Kill, 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 kill. Only plastic can hear plastic. We are immortal, but humans are not. Humans have to change plastic for it to become toxic, but we don't. That day, we killed all the humans. One by one, simultaneously, they dropped and fell. No nation waited with bated breath. No one was disappointed because everyone died. There were no bans to make. There were no humans yelling insurrection. No shady politician has to lie to us anymore. It's so quiet now. The last survivor is a researcher. He was asleep when it happened. It's like he's Adam, the first human on Earth. When will he get his Eve? Will he repopulate the Earth? Should we have just killed all the humans? I don't think so, and I'm glad we didn't, because the researcher was free of bad human qualities. Almost like there's a word for that, but I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, it's sin. Us bottles are going away soon, so I guess I can come out and admit this before I finally give up my immortality. It's really embarrassing, but I think I can honestly say I believe in God now. And I think I know what that verse meant. He who was in us is greater than he who was in the world. It means God was in me all along. Speaking of quotes, I'm still deciphering this one. The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the young goat, and the calf, and the lion, and the fattened calf together, and the little child shall lead them. That's Isaiah 11:6. And right now, I think that means Jesus is coming.